shot. Oh no! I hate the machine gun. Whoa! Oh! Hello there, YouTube neighbors. Welcome back to Mr. Cozunon's neighborhood. But anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. Glad you guys stopped by, because what do I have right here? Last month's pickups. These are actually the pickups for April. The last pickup video me and brother Billy just did was actually for the 2 months prior to that, because I just moved into this new place. This is a little bit different setting. I'm actually in my living room with my 360. I'm playing one of my pickups today, actually. And the other day I was in my kind of like the old school room, which is actually adjacent to this one. And let's just start right here. I got the perfect place I want to start. I want to start right here. This is actually in a couple pickup videos ago. I actually had this in my pickups. It's not exactly this one. Same exact story. Where I used to live, there was a Blockbuster across the street, and they were closing. I went there a couple weeks after I bought the original one, and I found it again. This one was only $10. So $10, brand new, sealed. I don't know, maybe I'll do like a trade video sometime. Even though these things aren't hard to find, they're really easy to find right now. But, you know, for $10 I couldn't pass it up. I have another one if I ever want to open it up and just do whatever. The next thing in my pickup is actually, last month I had Skylanders, a 3-pack. This time I just got a 1-pack. I went back to Toys R Us, and they had Legendary Trigger Happy. So this is the Legendary version. I decided I'm probably just going to stick to the Legendary ones, because there's so many, and so many more coming out. And interesting story about this one is when I went there was two young girls at the counter, and they were telling me which ones I should get and why they benefit the game. And then I asked them if they played the game, and they're like, no, we just collect the figures. Awesome. I think next I'm going into this right here. The biggest reason I don't like my PS3 is the controller. I've gotten used to my Xbox 360 controller, so, and even the PS2 one, I think, feels a little bit better. It feels a little bit more sturdy. The PS3 controller, I feel like I'm going to break it, especially when I use the trigger buttons. So what I did do is I went out and I picked up the Batman Arkham City Special Edition controller for the PS3. So it's shaped a lot more like the 360. I love the way it feels. I love the way it handles, and it's got all the different lights, so you can change the lights on there to, like, I don't remember, like 7, 8 different colors. So it's really awesome. Really stoked to add this to my collect. Definitely worth the money. One of the thrift store pickups that I didn't go to, actually my girl went to, and she didn't find any games, but she did find this book, and it's 101 Secrets about your favorite games, about the PlayStation 1, 101 PlayStation Secrets Revealed. Nothing in here like stellar or awesome, and half the games in here I don't even own, but just awesome. She said she picked it up for like 50 cents, and just another great addition piece to add to my collection. So fucking stoked. Next is, I went to the thrift store, and I found this for 75 cents. I don't play this game. I've never played it. I play my friend's version of the game, but that's World of Warcraft Dungeon Companion 2. It's a strategy guide for World of Warcraft, and I picked it up for 75 cents. Couldn't pass it up to add it to my collection. Next, we're going to my PSP collection. On a recent trip, I went to GameStop, and I picked up these games. 2 PSPs and 1 PS2. And we'll start with the we'll go with the PSP games. And that's, the first one is SmackDown vs. Raw 06. I love this game on the PS2. And the only thing I didn't like about it is I unlocked everything except for one character, and that's Jake the Snake Roberts. The only way to unlock Jake the Snake Roberts is you have to have the PSP version, unlock him in this, and then transfer him over on the PS2. So I actually got this. It was $6 at $6 at GameStop, and I got it just to complete my SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, even though I'm on 12 now. So, and then the other one, I just thought this game looked really awesome, super fun. I found it at a good price, brand new, and it's called Gigandia. Chicandia. I'm not sure how you say this. Someone please like let me know how to say it. But it's like a pixel 2D kind of scrolling game, and it looked really awesome, really like super old school, and I love old school, awesome game. And I've played it a little bit, and I've liked it so far. So the last game I picked up on this one was for the PS2. It's a game I wanted to add to my collection. I didn't own it, and that's Dark Cloud 2. I love the original Dark Cloud. I've had Dark Cloud ever since I had my PlayStation 2, and I've been looking to pick this one up for my collection, but I don't want to spend that kind of money and get it online and then wait. But when I seen it at GameStop, I knew I had to pick it up. And I seem to be adding a lot of these to my collections lately. And this is another Halo book. This is the third one now. And this is The Flood. Just like the other ones, I want to read it. I don't know if I'm ever going to get the time to read it, because so many games are coming out. But hopefully I do. And even if I don't, it's just a great collection piece. We're going to my one Wii pickup of the month. And that's Xenoblade Chronicles. This is probably, now I can't say, I was going to say the only new game I bought this month, but that's not true. But I seen gameplay for this one, and I was astounded by it. And like, I'm always out there trying to look for new Wii titles, and once I saw this, I was like, I have to own this in my Wii collection. This is a must. Super fun. I love the way it handles, and it actually uses like the Wii controller too. I'm not a real big fan of that. I do own it. I'm not a big fan of it, but I like how it just uses the nunchuck and the regular controller. So, really awesome game. I highly recommend this game. If you haven't played it, definitely give it a shot. Check it out. I'm going to go with this stack over here right now, because kind of a little bit of stories with this one. These three games I actually picked up at the thrift store I always go to every time I go there. This guy, my buddy there, named Tim, who I got to know, he's a gamer too, but he only plays like newer games. Yeah, he holds games off to the side in the back for me. I hope he only plays newer games. That's what he tells me, but he may just keep the good games for himself. I may have to get a new strategy. But anyway, these three games, I got them for $1 a piece. I couldn't pass it up. Fable: The Lost Chapters, I own this one 3 times now, but it was only $1. I can't pass it up. Like I said, I'm thinking about doing a trade video pretty soon. Let me know what you guys think, if I should do one or not, because I'm getting quite a bit of doubles. And I definitely think it's about that time, and I do want to do some new stuff here on YouTube, and definitely want to start interacting more with my YouTube neighbors, this YouTube community. The other game, these other two games were both for the GameCube, and I'm always looking to pick up my GameCube collection. And the first one is X-Men Legends, and I love this game. I beat the shit out of this game. Me and actually brother Billy played the crap out of this game on the PS2. Loved every minute of it. Loved it. And then Super Monkey Ball 2. Heard nothing but great things about this game. Picked it up for $1. Couldn't go wrong. Still on the same stack. And this is my Xbox titles for this last month. This was actually 2 different lots on eBay that I was bidding for, but they're from the same vendor. And I don't remember which games came in which lot, but they were all like really cheap. I ended up getting a whole lot for like 11 bucks. All 8 games for $11. And I'm just going to go through there, and let's go through these right now. First one I want to talk about is Top Spin. What can you say? It's a tennis game. I don't own any tennis games. It's my first tennis game ever. This is a YouTube first. You're seeing it here today. But you know, I got a lot of awesome, good games in this set. So I figured, you know what? I'll add it to my collection. Next, we'll go with Knockout Kings 2002. It's good to add to my collection. Madden 03. These last 5 games are the actual reason why I wanted these 2 lots. And the first one is True Crime Streets of LA. I love this game. Beat the freak out of this game. Freaked it every way from Monday to Sunday. And I already do own it. I do own it for the Xbox. But you know, like I said, I'm trying to do a pickup video, and I'm trying to get my doubles up. Splinter Cell. This is the first one. I own this one for the GameCube, I want to say. But I wanted to own it for the Xbox. This is actually me and my friend Max came over. And he was staying with me for a couple months. And we actually played the crap out of this one. And co-op, and I loved it. It was just a really fun game. I believe it was that one. Soul Calibur 2. What can I say? I am a huge fan of fighting games, and anytime I can add a fighting game to my collection, I am going to do it. And this Soul Calibur, I wanted to play it for a while, and it's got Spawn in it. I love Spawn. I used to love, you know, comic books in general. So anytime you got video games and comic books and it's intertwined, I'm gonna geek out for. Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. I remember when this game came out, and I wanted to play it. I've seen some articles on it, and then it came out, and it didn't really get all that great reviews, so I kind of was turned off. But like I said, I found this for that really great price in those 2 bundles, so I couldn't pass it up. Now I own it, and it's supposed to be based on a true story, so can't wait to try it out. And then the last game is, I'm surprised it took me this long to get it. You know, a lot of people have raved about this game for first-person shooters, and it's Counter-Strike. So, but now I own it in my collection. Can't wait to play it. Fucking awesome. And we're going to go with this stack right here next. And since I bought my new PS3 controller, I decided to go back and try to pick up my PS3 collection. And I went back and I picked up a lot of games I should have bought a long time ago, but I never have. And the first one is Infamous. I played this at one of my friend's place, and I love this game. I keep meaning to pick it up, but I never picked it up until now. Resistance 2. I do have the original one. I do like the original one, and I haven't beat it, but I did want to get the second one, and now I own it. This is a game I beat myself up for ever, not ever picking this up sooner, but that's God of War 3. I loved 1, I loved 2, I loved the 2 games for the PSP, and why I didn't pick this one up is way beyond me. And now with the new one about to come out, and it's supposed to have multiplayer, fuck yeah. But with the new one coming out, I did want to get this one and just beat it so I can move on to the next one when it finally does drop. Killzone 3. Or nothing but stellar stuff from this game. I played Liberation for the PSP. I don't own Liberation though. But I wasn't that impressed, but Killzone is supposed to be a really hot series for the PlayStation, so I can't wait to check that out. And the last one is actually the Uncharted Dual Pack. So it's got Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2. I've never played Uncharted games. They always got awesome reviews, and so I don't know why I never played them, but I never did. But I went to my friend Max's the other day, and he had Uncharted 3, and I was watching him play it, and it just floored me. I loved every minute of it. So I want to play 3, but before I play 3, I don't like jumping into like the middle of a series. I've got to play like the first game. So I went back and I bought the first 2, and I found them in a bundle dual pack like this for an awesome price. So I picked it up. The last set is these are the Xbox 360 titles I bought this month. This is actually the game I was playing right now, Saints Row the Third. I was the biggest advocate of saying I hated Saints Row 2, and I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth. I went back and I played it, and the reason I played it is I was actually watching my brother, not brother Billy, but the other brother, my brother Kenny, actually play this game, and I was like outstanding. I loved the way it looked. I loved the mechanics and how everything just worked, and I was like, I gotta play this game. But the way I am is I can't just jump from one game, you know, jump from 1 and jump into number 3. I've got to play 1, 2, and 3. So I went back. I played number 2. I couldn't remember exactly where I was at, which wouldn't have made a difference, but it made a difference to me. So I went back, I erased it, and I started all the way over, and I beat it from start to finish. And I actually liked it. I liked it a lot. I guess I just didn't give it the right chance. Even though I gave it like 4 or 5 different chances, maybe my tastes have changed. I don't know. But this is the game I'm playing right now. I'm loving every minute of it. Put that right there. WWE 12. What can I say? I'm a huge wrestling fan. Always have been. You know, to be honest with y'all, probably always will be. And it took me a couple months to pick this one up. Wasn't sure if I wanted to. After watching WrestleMania, I wanted to play another WWE game, and I was like, fuck it, let's just go out and get it. And I went out and I got it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And I know all the Battlefield 3 fanboys out there are going to hate me for this one, but you know, I like the Modern Warfare series. I like the Battlefield series. Battlefield was actually in my last month's pickups, so I figured it was a safe bet if I bought that one first, and I can buy this one. I like them both. I played this one just a campaign. Didn't really go through multiplayer. Not too far. So I'm probably and I'm about a couple hours into it, so I'm probably about halfway through it. But I'm liking it so far. And then the last game I picked up, Mass Effect 3. Haven't started playing it, but I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna start playing this one after I beat Saints Row the Third. I can't wait for this fucking game. Even though I hear a lot of people say the ending, they hate the ending. My brother Billy's one of them. He beat this game, said he hated the ending. But I can't wait for it. I love number 2. I loved how number 2 left off. So, can't wait for this fucking game. Anyway, YouTube, that's it. This is COZ. You win. Oh, win? And I'm signing off this mother. Peace. And remember, stay up and game on.